Okay, we're in downtown Geneva. Over there you can see the water jet, which is a sign actually down at Geneva. I don't know how many years they made that, but I mean now it's a well-known thing. I'm trying to think now, there's some very old shows, police or spy shows, I just can't remember the name right now, which are based in Geneva. I mean, we're talking about probably the early 60s. And you could see actually this view more or less that I'm showing right now. So this is a bridge. Police actually seems to be taking care of traffic, and we will be crossing. Actually, since he says that we can cross, I will cross the road. Okay, so we're going to go into town a little bit. I have some pictures from last year when the weather was better. And I might put some in, because I mean the town as itself hasn't changed. Over there's a cathedral, and oh, you look at that! I'm right in front of a Rolls Royce, and I didn't even notice it. Does that mean that actually one gets kind of, you know, blasé when you live here? Okay. Yeah. So here, just for completion. So yeah, a Rolls Royce CZ. I think that's would that be now? I was going to say Czechoslovakia, but that doesn't exist anymore. So that must be either the Czechy part or Slovakia. Well, there seems to be a few expensive cars around here. Okay, this is the Four Seasons Hotel. I don't know exactly what that car is. Well, there's Porsches and so on. You know, a Mercedes, it's funny, there's a Mercedes over there. It looks like a poor man's car when you're around here. Okay, actually it's kind of funny because people like myself, I would say the tourists, are walking around here and taking pictures of the cars. Yeah, well, you can see that there are some people that still have a lot of money. Doesn't seem to be myself though, but there are some people that still have a lot of money. Okay, I'm going to sign off, and we'll come back maybe in a bit. Take care. Okay, so this is the Rhone River, which comes out of Lake Geneva and then basically goes all the way down to the south of France and into the Mediterranean. Over there's an older church. If you recall, actually, Geneva was the city where John Calvin was, and it's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? I mean, he was probably one of the, I was going to say, the most austere reformers at the time. And I mean, look at this place. I mean, there's money coming out of everywhere, and yet, nevertheless, Calvin at the time was running this place, you know, like what should I say? A religious dictator? I don't know. You know, it's one of these things that, one of these paradoxes in life. I think Calvin wanted actually theocracy probably in the world, and you know, I guess, you know, with separation of state, and I would say that just doesn't work, because if everybody wants to follow that, if everybody is of the same mind, okay, that can work. But you can't have a theocracy when a large part of the people don't want to follow you. You know, it becomes a fanatic regime, I'm afraid. And of course, I mean, as we all know, this is not what Geneva evolved into. No, Geneva certainly did not become, I would say, a religious state. No, not at all. Okay. Well, you know, I will not be walking very, very far into Geneva today. That's just, I mean, I was bringing you along. We'll actually walk back to my train slowly. And, yeah, I guess that now DC will really be signing off. I'm going to say take care to all you guys. And have a nice weekend. A bit of a view over Geneva, near the cathedral. Okay, today being May Day, actually here in Geneva, like in many parts of the world, there's the different workers' unions, leftist parties or whatever, they always take the 1st of May as a time to talk about their grievances. So you see, this is not something that is in every other part of the world. Switzerland actually as well has its part when it comes to the 1st of May, where they can say their grievances and so on. Down below is something maybe a little bit more amusing for the children. This is here in Permanence. Okay. Far off over there you see the Lake Geneva. And we'll see if we can't, there we are. We'll see if we can't get another view in a minute.
Ja, genau. Ja,
โอเค
Ja, genau. Ja,